great day. It's cold in Texas. Perfect weather for gumbo. I didn't discover gumbo until I moved to LA. And one of the band members, Claude Williams, and his wife, Ramona was from Louisiana, and she made this amazing big pot of gumbo that I absolutely fell in love with. I never forgot it, and it's one of my main dishes now, especially when it's cold. So I'm gonna take you on this journey of gumbo and give you a little bit of its history. Okay, I'm gonna run you through the ingredients. Oh, here I go again with my camera work. Okay, I'm gonna run you through the ingredients and explain a few things to you. First of all, the most important part of gumbo, or pretty much important part, is making the roux, which you take a cup of flour and you add it with a cup of oil, and you brown it until it's totally brown and rich. And the reason I'm going to do everything else before that is because when you stir the roux, you have to really concentrate. You have to watch it like a clock, and you have to, sometimes it can take 30 to, some people stir for an hour. But anyway, I'm going to prepare all the other stuff before I do the roux. Now, what we're going to use, now you can have gumbo with just meat, or you can have seafood gumbo, or you can have a mixture. Just like most stews and soups, gumbo originated from, you know, leftovers basically. You just made this big stew of gorgeousness, delicious food, and it became a major dish. Now I'm making mine a mixed one using adelaide sausage, which is a very main ingredient. So this sausage is very spicy, which adds great flavor to the gumbo. I'm using chicken, I'm using shrimp, and normally I would use crab, you know, big crab legs and all that stuff, but I'm just doing a different version of today. I love crab, so I'm putting some crab in it. And also, back in the day, okra, which you in England call ladyfingers, it was used to thicken the gumbo, you know. And normally I would use fresh, but because I'm not putting a lot of okra in it today, I just bought frozen, and I'm gonna add that to it. Okay, so also, the main ingredients really is, you know, salt, pepper, paprika, onion, garlic, cayenne pepper, and all that stuff. Most Louisiana or, you know, Creole seasonings, they have all that stuff in it. You know, they really do. I like to do everything from scratch myself. This one, Slap Your Mama, this is really hot and very good. Now what I'm gonna do, just so you don't think I'm trying to down anybody or whatever, I'm gonna use these seasonings like on the chicken and on the shrimp, you know, but for the actual gumbo, you know, sauce and stuff, I'm gonna use just, you know, regular ingredients, salt, pepper, you know, cayenne, paprika, and all that kind of stuff. What else? And at the end, when gumbo is done, you add filet to thicken it if you want it thick, you know, because some people prefer a thick, soupy thing, or some people just like it, you know, light and stuff. So anyway, you add that. Okay, now this is called the Trinity. This is onion, bell pepper, and celery. You put this in almost everything you cook from Louisiana, but this is a major part of the gumbo because the flavors you get from this Trinity is just amazing. And also you add garlic as well, and parsley. Okay, and bay leaf. You have to add bay leaf as well. Okay, so those are all the ingredients, and so we're gonna start doing it. 4, 3, 2, 1, Rory. Here we go. All right, as I said earlier, I'm going to be a bit adventurous, and I'm going to use the, you know, ready-made Creole seasonings for my chicken and my shrimp. I'm just doing, I mean, I don't normally do it, but, you know, I'm going to support, you know, people who make this kind of stuff. But it basically has everything here, you know, cayenne pepper, salt and pepper, you know, garlic and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna use this one called Grand Creole. I'm gonna use this one on the chicken and then mix that up and add a little bit on the shrimp too. And then I'm gonna use some Slap Your Mama, because Slap Your Mama is really hot. And we like stuff spicy, so I'm just gonna use just a dash of Slap Your Mama on that and on the shrimp, okay? And then we're gonna mix that all together, and then what we're gonna do is, in a pan, we're going to fry the adjula sausages, you know, get those cooked. And in the same grease, after we take that out, we cook the chicken, and then we cook the shrimp. And then you cook all this stuff and lay it aside. Then you start with the roux, which is really a task, but it's a journey, it's a journey. Okay, so we've got our oil. I'll use grapeseed oil for this. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna cook our adjulé sausages in here. Okay, we're gonna let those brown. The thing about gumbo is flavor. So these sausages are very spicy, so they add to the flavor of the gumbo. Everything you put in has its unique flavor. It's delicious flavor. And these are really, really, really very good. I would be tempted not to eat them after I cook them because they're so good. I really do like spicy sausages, and these are very spicy. So we're gonna let those cook. Okay, so what we're doing is we're frying our argillat sausages in the pan until they brown. Now, the thing about gumbo is everything you add gives the gumbo a flavor. I mean, and these sausages are very, very spicy, very delicious. In fact, I would be tempted not to eat them all before I put them in the gumbo. After I cook them, because they are so delicious. And I like spicy sausages, I really do. But anyway, they're browning nicely. And I use grapeseed oil to do these. But you know, you can use any oil that you want. So what I'm gonna do is when they brown, I'm gonna put them to the side, and in this same oil, which has been seasoned with this amazing sausage, I'm gonna fry, well, pan fry the chicken. And then I'm gonna lay all that aside, and I'll do the shrimp too. And when I lay all that aside, then I'll add it to the gumbo to give it flavor. It's gonna be good. Mwah. Stop! Why can't I stop this? Okay, as you can see, the sausages are beautifully browned. So I'm gonna take them out, and while the pan is still spiced and hot, we're gonna add the chicken, which, okay, the sausages I cut up in bite-sized pieces, which really goes well with the gumbo. You know, when you bite down on those sausages in there, you know, it's really good. So, okay, so remove the sausages. So yummy. If you really like spicy sausages, adjulé. These are the ones to buy. They are amazing. But if you have acid reflux, I would stay away from them. Okay, so now we're gonna add the chicken, which I already seasoned. And as I said before, we're gonna add that to the, these are chicken thighs, by the way. You can use any part of the chicken you want. But I prefer dark meat. And I cut them up, I diced them up, you know, in bite-sized pieces. And so we're gonna let those cook a bit. Yummy, yummy, yummy. This is gonna be some good gumbo. It's gonna be good gumbo. Okay, I'm gonna cut off now, Rory. If I can get the thing to stop. Stop! is wrong with this thing? Stop. I can't stop eating these sausages. I love spicy sausages. Anyway, all right, the chicken is ready to come out. You don't have to cook it thoroughly, totally well done yet, because it's gonna obviously, be in the stew and the gumbo, cooking some more. But anyway, we're gonna take them out. Look how beautiful those sausages look. They're so good. Anyway, so we're gonna put the chicken here. This is gonna be my meat dish. Okay. There. Oh, it's gonna be so good. And when we take these out, we're gonna add the shrimp and let them, do a little cooking. Most people would normally use fresh shrimp, and I'm being a little lazy today, I must say. But I got frozen shrimp, but they're gonna be just as good. Okay, so we're gonna now put the shrimp in this oil. Oops, see, it's frozen, but it'll be fine. Seasoning's there. Okay, let the shrimp cook. All right, not a lot, but just to get that flavor, that mixture of flavor all around. Okay? Some people would just add this last into the thing, but I'm just gonna, they're just soaking up the flavors basically, and I'm not gonna, let them get all crazy, but they'll be, they'll be done enough to soak up the flavor. Okay. You like it so far? Hope you guys had a nice holiday. We had a quiet holiday. And then we've had this blast of cold weather, which is quite unusual in Texas. And we're gonna go on a freeze tonight. So this is why I'm making the gumbo, because it'll be really good for this weather. Okay, see you in a minute.